Hello everyone. Today's class will discuss something about regression. So you can understand that this topic is related to statistics. So already we have given few videos on correlation and we have shown several examples and several problems on correlation and correlation coefficient R. Okay. So today's class we will use that concept and we try to find what is regression means. So the word regression So when we say the word regression, it means there should be two variables involved, say x and y, and the regression of one variable with respect to other variable means to find the average value or to predict the average value of one variable with respect to other variable. So there are suppose two variable x and y. So regression of y based on x. You see, regression of y, that means we want to find the regression of y based on x. The formula will be y minus y bar equals to byx, x minus x bar. Now look into the pattern of this one. So regression of something that we have to write in left hand side, y minus y bar, and based on x. So x should be in the right hand side, so x minus x bar, and this coefficient b suffix yx, so left to right. Okay, so this is the thing. Now here one thing you must notice that this equation is nothing but an equation of a straight line. So this kind of regression is called linear regression. The meaning is that between two variables we can find various equations, and this equation is called regression equation or regression line. And if we plot this, whatever diagram we get, that is called regression curve. Now in this case we consider only linear regression. So this is the form. Now if you say the regression of x, now if I do the reverse version based on y, so what will be the according to the form? X minus x bar equals to b. Now x is in the left hand side, so xy into y minus y bar. Understand? So these two forms are very, very important. Here this byx and bxy, this is called, so byx and this case bxy, this is called regression coefficient. Okay, so that is the basic idea about regression. Now so if I just give the brief recall, so what we have done, regression of y on x, that is y minus y bar equals to byx, x minus x bar. If I just do regression of x on y, that will be x minus x bar equals to xy, y minus y bar. Now see, y bar means the mean of y, x bar means mean of x, so we can know. But what is byx and bxy? So now this regression coefficient. So there is a derivation, but I'll skip the derivation. So byx is covariance xy divided by sigma x square, and bxy is covariance xy by sigma y square. Now look into this one. So byx, look into the pattern. yx. So covariance xy, that is common in both. Now look into the last one. This is x, so this will be sigma x square. This is y, so this will be sigma y square. So what we have got extra here? Byx equals to, now you can write also covariance xy divided by the last variable is x, so sigma x square, and bxy is covariance xy okay. Now this is the idea of regression coefficient. Now we know that there is something related to covariance and the correlation coefficient R. So what is the formula? So also you know R equals to covariance of xy by sigma x sigma y. So what is covariance of xy? That will be R times sigma x sigma y. Now from this one, what we have got? Byx equals to covariance means R sigma x sigma y by sigma x square. So if one sigma x will get cancelled, so it should be R times sigma y by sigma x. Similarly, bxy will be R sigma x sigma y by sigma y square. So if one sigma y will get cancelled, we get R times sigma x by sigma y. So that means byx, you see yx, so R times sigma y by sigma x, and bxy R times sigma x by sigma y. So we get this type of information about this regression equation. Okay. Now, so we can understand this one. Now there is something important about these two equations. So today's class or today's session is based on some fact. Okay. So look into the first equation. Y minus y bar equals to byx x minus x bar. So what is the slope of this equation? This is a straight line. So from here I can write slope will be byx. Okay. Now the second equation, look into the second equation, x minus x bar equals to bxy y minus y bar. So this one we can write y minus y bar equals to 1 by bxy x minus x bar. So what is the slope of the second line? The second line slope is bxy. So this is the slope, this is the slope. So those who forgot, for them the slope of the equation straight line is y equals to mx plus c. So the coefficient of this one will be slope. So that is the slope here. So coefficient of x will be slope. Okay. So what extra information we have got? So this is the slope will be byx, and here slope will be 1 by bxy. Okay. Now say we consider the first line again. So y minus y bar equals to byx x minus x bar. Now byx, if I put this value, so it can be written r sigma y by sigma x x minus x bar, and this is y minus y bar. So just if I just write, it will be y minus y bar by sigma y equals to r times x minus x bar by sigma x. So this is the equation of a straight line. Similarly, the second equation, so this is equation 1. So the second equation will be x minus x bar equals to bxy, that means r sigma x by sigma y y minus y bar. So we can write y minus y bar by sigma y equals to 1 by r x minus x bar by, or r I can take in this side, x minus x bar by sigma x. So that means what we can write, see basically we have taken the initial two equation of straight line and we just incorporate these two value in terms of this r sigma y and sigma x. Then we separate the y part, we separate the x part. So that we have done. So finally what we have got? We have got this equation and this equation. Now be very careful. Look into these two equations. You see, if I put x equals to x bar and y equals to y bar, then this equation satisfies, that is x bar y bar is a point on this equation 1. Again x bar y bar is a point on this equation 1. What is the meaning of that? If you put x bar and y bar in the first equation, the left hand side will be 0, right hand side will be 0. So it must satisfy. If you put x bar y bar in the second equation, then the left hand side will be 0, right hand side will be 0. So it satisfied equation 1 and 2. That means x bar and y bar, so basically you can write x bar y bar satisfies equation 1 and 2. What is the meaning? Which means x bar y bar is a common point on equation 1 and 2. So that means suppose this is one straight line, this is one straight line. So if I say this is straight line 1, this is straight line 2. If I say what is the common point of this straight line, the answer will be this one. Common means which will be on 1, on 2. So x bar y bar is such a point. So what you can understand, these two lines must intersect and intersect at x bar y bar. Okay, so these two straight line must intersect, that is they have a common point. And what is the common point? X bar y bar. So this is one important fact about this one. Now you see, again we say something about this, byx equals to r sigma y by sigma x. We know this is standard deviation. We know standard deviation is always positive. That means if r is greater than 0, then byx will be greater than 0. Similarly, bxy is r times sigma x by sigma y. So this portion is always positive. This portion is always positive. So if r is negative, then byx is negative, bxy is negative. If r is positive, then bxy is positive, byx is positive, because this portion is positive. So that means if r greater than 0, then byx greater than 0, bxy greater than 0. If r is less than 0, then byx less than 0, bxy less than 0. If r is equals to 0, then byx equals to 0, bxy equals to 0. That means this regression coefficient, or which is called the slope, that will have the same sign as r. That means if r is positive, that will be positive. If r is negative, that will be negative. If r will be 0, that will be 0. Because of this one, this is very evident actually. Now suppose if r equals to 0. So if r equals to 0, then we know byx equals to 0, bxy equals to 0. So from this equation what we get? Y minus y bar equals to 0, because this portion is 0, so the right hand side will be 0. That means this will give y equals to y bar. If, and from this equation what we get? X minus x bar equals to 0. So that will give x equals to x bar. So now if I draw this one, so what we can understand, if this is y bar, this is the line y equals to y bar, and this is the line x equals to x bar, and this point is the intersection point x bar y bar. So this will be the regression diagram. Okay, so this is a very simple case, we can explain in this manner. Now I think we should go back to geometry and try to understand some of the basic concept. What is the basic concept is that if two lines coincide, that means basically two lines are the same line, then what will happen? Then their slope. So if this is line number 1 and this is line number 2, so basically they are same line. That means the angle should be same because they are same line, so the slope should be same. So if these two are same, then their slope will be equal. What is the slope? Byx, and here what is the slope? 1 by bxy. So that means byx equals to 1 by bxy. That will be equal. That means byx into bxy equals to 1. Now what is byx? This one. So r sigma y by sigma x, and bxy is r sigma x sigma y equals to 1. So it will give you r square equals to 1. So r equals to plus minus 1. So this is one of the important result, that when two regression line will be same or collinear, then r value should be either plus 1 or r value should be minus 1. No other value will be there. That means we can say that if r value is 1 or r value is minus 1, then these two lines will be basically same line. Then these two lines will be basically same line. Okay. So today's class, this much only. So what we have discussed in today's class? In today's class, we try to discuss many aspects. So let me just write down this, so this will be helpful for you. So what we have learned, that is the regression equation, that is y minus y bar equals to byx x minus x bar, and x minus x bar, that is bxy y minus y bar. These two are regression line equation which we have given. Then byx is covariance xy by sigma x square, and bxy is covariance xy by sigma y square. Then we use the covariance formula and we got byx equals to r sigma y by sigma x, and here sigma x by sigma y. So that is the whole idea about this one. Okay. Then we have shown that, so this is one point, this is another, this is another, this is another. Then we have shown that intersection point is x bar y bar. For both line we have got the intersection point, and finally we have shown that r should be plus minus 1 when these lines will be same or coincide. Okay, so that is the whole idea. So what I want that you please try to do this on your own, try to do this in your own handwriting, because there are very much complicated symbols are there. So you try to write down on your own handwriting and try to understand it, and try to write all the formula together, so that in one glance you can understand or you can remember this one. So we can do some problem later on, because problem can be done based on this one. So there is no difficulty in the problem, the idea is the difficult one. So that's all for this class. Please follow the other correlation video for getting the background of this class. Thank you.